Right. Thought I'd just do a short video. And like I said many times, I know this won't get a lot of views, never does, but it is what it is. Well, I've actually had this research for a long time. Basically, way before somebody even mentioned it. I originally played this game on the PC. Didn't really get, this was when it was free and that, and didn't really think much of it. Then through the years, they brought this out. So this is the collection, and including Security Breach, the new one that's going to be coming out, who knows when. But if you hear noise in the background, there's nothing I can really do about it, so you'll just have to deal with it. So first, straight away, what you see is the Masonic checkerboard floor right in front of you. There's no arguing with this. I've said it 1,000 times, and I get trolled so many times. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Nobody else exposes video games like I do because they won't take the time. Well, this is what it represents, the Freemason Lodge. This is what it represents. It always represents this. This is what it represents. The Freemason Lodge at the Grand. That's what it represents, the Freemason Lodge. And we see here the Freemason Lodge. Again, this is a Freemason Lodge with a Masonic checkerboard floor. That's what it is. The Masonic checkerboard floor. Again, in a Freemason Lodge. And yet the funny thing is with these people, and these people that say, oh, there's no such thing as the Illuminati. Well, one, why is there so much symbolism promoted in video games? Oh, it's just an Easter egg, it's just an Easter egg. Any excuse these people just make up today. It's just ridiculous. Again, another Freemason Lodge. As you can see there, the Freemason. And many people don't know as well, bro, or with religion, someone in religion, it was actually a Freemason. Yeah. Anyone that knows anything, a certain religion goes all the way back to Freemasonry. So, yeah, many people get mad when I expose it. That's originally where all religion comes from. Freemasonry, including Christianity. It was derived from Freemasonry. Obviously, I can't mention the other religion because we know who runs YouTube, don't we? Again, another Freemason Lodge with a Masonic checkerboard floor. There's just no arguing with it, as simple as that. There's no arguing. You see it in the background, the Masonic checkerboard floor. And again, this game is not scary. It really isn't. That's why I wasn't really interested in it even when it came out. It didn't really interest me. I didn't understand why it was so big. Well, again, we all know why. Because again, these idiots that dye their hair pink and act like these immature little idiots. This is the way YouTube is now. Unless you act like a complete clown and dye your hair like a pink, you ain't gonna grow. You're not gonna grow on YouTube. This is the mentality of the youth today, and this is the mentality of the world that we live in. That this is what's entertainment screen overreacting and acting like things are scary. And these stupid jump scares, which are not scary, it's just stupid and cringe. It really is. I played this game, didn't scare me one single bit, really didn't, just made me laugh at how stupid it was. Again, the Freemason Masonic checkerboard floor. Again, it's all over the place. That's all it is. This, as I said, this is basically the remaster of all the games. And you see the Masonic checkerboard floor all over the place. I've just proved what that represents. It represents the Freemasonry. Again, why you gotta ask yourself, why did they choose the Freemason Masonic checkerboard floor? Why can't they choose any other tiles? Again, it's just an excuse to promote the Illuminati. That's what it is. Again, the Freemason Masonic checkerboard floor. Again, Freemason floor. Again, over and over again. Over and over again, the same garbage. Again, Freemason floor all over the place. It's just all the way through the game. Again, even the one eye, this is the original one. When you zoom in on, when you go in one of the cameras, it shows the bear with the one eye symbolism. And again, of course, the star again, we all know what that refers to. No, this is security breach. Again, this is, again, the lightning bolt. Again, we all know what that refers to. It goes back to the Nazis and all that. It's a known occult symbolism. It's a known occult symbol. That's exactly what it is. And then you have the Freemason Masonic checkerboard floor. You have the bear with the lightning bolt. Again, it's just an excuse to promote the lightning bolt. You see right there the lightning bolt, and there the one eye. It's just an excuse, that's all it is. And again, like I said, this game's always popular because, again, most of the games that come out these days now are trash. They really are. Let's be real. They're garbage. And the only reason they're popular and big is because of these shills that get paid on Twitch to, oh, this game is scary. This game is scary. I'm gonna dye my hair pink and act like a muppet. That's the only reason these games become popular, because of these streamers. Most of them are garbage. Most of their content is trash. The overreaction. They just sit on a chair and do nothing, and beg for donations and beg for money. Oh, you should give me money. No, you should go and get a job. And many people say that gaming is a job. No, it isn't. It's not a real job. Playing video games is not a real job. And people say, oh, it's stressful to play games. No, it isn't. Get real. But again, that's the only reason and this is what gaming has become now. Trash like this. This jump scare. It's garbage. This is what Resident Evil is becoming. This is what it's becoming. All this jump scare. So scary, isn't it? No, it's cringe and it's stupid. That's what gaming is. It's garbage. Well, you see the all-seeing eye here. It's just excuses. Is on the trailer, their own trailer. This is what it's promoting. The all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. Again, the lightning bolt again. It's just an excuse. And again, I seen the security breach gameplay. It looks like garbage. Let's be real, it looks like garbage. It really does. You're running away. you're just running away. It's like every single game that's been created over and over and over again. There's so many games now that are becoming that is such trash, and all you gotta blame Fortnite, blame these so-called idiots out there, these speed runners, these Twitch streamers. That's why gaming is garbage today. Simple as that. That's why it's garbage. So why the garbage? That's why you have games like this coming out. Trash. And they sell them at full price. That's why we have instances like Cyberpunk that happened. Because again, most gamers now, they accept this trash. We accept it. That's why you have games now. Again, people keep making the excuse over and over and over again that, oh, certain games on the PlayStation 4 can't handle high graphics games. Well, that's garbage because if you actually know anything, most games on the PlayStation 4, The Last of Us 2 runs at 60 frames and 1080p. This is a fact. You can go look it up. And these fanboys are like, oh, and that's just a scam as well. I stopped caring about the PlayStation 5 months ago. It's just a scam. That's all it is. Gaming is just a scam now. Why would you go out one and buy a PlayStation 5 when the same games are on PlayStation 4? Oh, it's better frame rate. But again, there's been recent games like this that have come out and they're really garbage. Evil Inside, that's one of them. Just another. God, that game is just even watching it. You could complete it in like 5 minutes. It's just jump scares after jump scares. But again, the Masonic checkerboard floor over and over again. And you have the Freemason floor again. But again, if you look at this game, this is supposed to be a PlayStation 5 game. Look at it. It's a joke. And again, there's the Pizza as well. Simulator. It's full of the Masonic floor again. Again, there you go with the Masonic floor over and over again. If you actually look at this, probably isn't. But from a distance, it does look like a all-seeing eye. Yeah. From a distance, it does look like an all-seeing eye. I mean, as I said, this is supposed to be a PS5 quality. I mean, look how crap it looks. Again, the Masonic floor again. Again, the lightning bolt again. Has nothing to do with the franchise, so yeah, they continue to keep promoting it. And then you have here again the lightning bolt, right there. And as I said, this is proven, and that's what I mean. So many people say, "Oh, it's not the Freemason floor." It's right here. Freemasons exist. All the symbols, but again, this is what these people do. When Freemasons are caught, they basically say, "We don't worship the devil. We don't worship the devil." Yes, you do. And there's many things that people don't know about Freemasonry. I've said it before and I've proven it. You want to know why so many people get away with crimes that they commit? Because again, I mentioned it before, people like Jimmy Savile. You want to know why he was protected so much? Because he was a Freemason. The Freemasonry, they destroy the evidence of the court, and courtrooms are corrupt. Courtrooms are part of Freemasonry as well. All part of Freemasonry. That's why you have so many corrupt courtrooms and all that. Because run by Freemasons. And this video is going to annoy a lot of fanboys because it always does. I mean, imagine being a fanboy. I mean, it's just pathetic. Again, Masonic Freemason flaw. Over and over again, it's just an excuse to promote it. Again, like I said, it looks like a courtroom, doesn't it? Kind of looks like the courtroom in the United Kingdom. Because again, like I said, courtrooms are just Freemason lodges. That's all they are. Why do you think they're so corrupt? Basically, someone that, basically some people that commit certain crimes, like I said, get off with it because again, the Freemasons protect them their own. Basically, they admit it in many TV shows. Basically, if you commit crime, and they have the evidence on you, and you're a Freemason, they'll destroy the evidence, and you'll get off with the case. As I said, why do you think people get away with stuff? It's pretty obvious. People wonder why the police and that don't do anything. They're part of it as well. They're all so corrupt. Again, there you see, this is the main Freemason Lodge image that they worship. All the symbols that they use. Again, the star, the normal star, is a symbol of Freemasonry. Square and compass, and all these other symbols you'll see in eye. And this symbol, I've exposed it before, it's inside the so-called thing that you read. Looks like a UFO here, which we all know. The government created these things. This is just a proven fact. You can go look at old Tesla technology, and there's an original manuscript, and there's original documentation and footage of a UFO flying spaceship being created and tested by the government. And yet people still want to believe in aliens and all this crap. There is no such thing as aliens. It's all scripted. It's all mind control. Because again, that's what the Illuminati is, and deceivers. They've been doing it for centuries. Because they get kicks off of laughing at people and controlling the world. And if you actually look at this, I've always realized this kind of looks like the Pepsi logo right there. I stopped drinking that years ago as well because of the rumors that went around. Who knows if it's true? But you never know with these sick, twisted people. But there you go. Freemason Lodge floor, and then you have that lightning bolt again. So there you go, proven. There's no denying it. It's been proven. There's no saying that, oh, it's not part of the Illuminati. Again, just because again, people think as well, small companies, oh, they can't be part of the agenda. Think again. There's an indie game that I recently came across, so it's only 2 hours long, and it promotes the Illuminati. The video that I did about Little Misfortune, that promotes the Illuminati. And it also promotes bestiality. Just because there's low-degree Freemasons and all that, it's part of the agenda. You ain't going to get anywhere in the industry, any industry, without being a sellout. Let's be real. It's the way the world works. We all know who controls the banks. You ain't going to get rich and money and that without selling your soul. So many people that think selling the soul is so good. Well, again, if you think that, they own you for life. They can do whatever they want with you. They can take that money back anytime they want, and you'll be broke. Why do you think these people, these artists in the music industry don't go against the Illuminati? Because as soon as they do, they end up broke again. The manager can take that money right back, and they'll be broke. That's why they won't go against it, because that's all these people care about is money. And they're all about agenda. They're all about agenda. That's all they're about now. They're just about agenda, promoting the Illuminati and all that crap. And like I said, I only played Five Nights at Freddy's. I played when it first came out and was not interested in it at all. Found it stupid, boring. That's why I found it. And as well, there's another thing. Many people that think that these rappers and that as well that own what they don't own anything. Most of these people will end up broke. They promise money and all that, and they don't get it. So in reality, you're a slave. So you are to the Illuminati, a slave. That's all you are. But again, gaming, this is what gaming's becoming now. Trash games. And again, there's recently a game that came out. Anyone thinking about buying it, don't buy it. Seriously, do not buy a game that I'm going to mention. And this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing with these people as well. They're such hypocrites. Because one, everybody knows about Cyberpunk. That game got removed from the PlayStation Store. Yeah, there's a game that I played recently, Stubbs the Zombie. That game crashed almost nearly 20 times in a day. Basically, the other day, this game crashed almost nearly 20 times. Also, it locked up. I got to multiple parts and it would just lock up the game. So that's what I mean. What you gotta understand, gaming is full of crap. These so-called journals are not full of it. Why is a game like Stubbs the Zombie that is completely broken on the PlayStation 4? Why is it still allowed to be bought? Yet Cyberpunk is removed. Honestly, if you want to know a buggier game than Cyberpunk, go look up. And none of these journalists, none of these fake gamers out there are mentioning this because they're all shills. Most gaming channels that you see are shills. They're owned. They sign this NDA, basically, oh well, we've got to kiss the game's ass. That's why they don't talk about. No one. I've literally looked all over the internet. No one's calling it out. No one's calling it out. The game runs like trash, absolute trash. So as I said, anyone thinking of buying that game, don't buy it. It's a con. I got robbed. But that's how gaming's becoming now. They keep making this excuse up that PlayStation 4 can't handle can't handle for basically 1080p and 60 frames per second games. That's garbage. God of War runs it clearly 60 frames per second. GTA 5 clearly runs it that. The Last of Us 2, a single player game, runs at 60 frames per second and 1080p. So I'm honestly tired of these shills saying, oh, saying, oh, get a PlayStation 5. The PS4 can't handle it. Garbage. All they're doing is just purposely downgrading the games on purpose so you go out and buy the console. I'll never buy a PlayStation 5, never. I have no interest in it. It's a garbage console. It's exactly what it is. But anyway, I just wanted to make this short video of Five Nights at Freddy's. We all know that nobody will care about it, but it is what it is. Anyway.